you're still fresh with this Nets team. What's the energy like after a win like this? No Katie, no Kyrie, the guys that stepped up, the big shots you made. What's the energy like?
It's the true definition of a team. One man, two men go down, next man up. And tonight was a perfect example of that. Got down 20-something at halftime, and we didn't give up. We didn't quit. We kept fighting and cut the deficit down and kept fighting and give ourselves a chance to win at the end of the game. And things went our way.
There's a lot of communication. You talk about communication a lot. During those timeouts in those huddles, was there something that kind of sparked, the shift in momentum in this game?
I think it was just all of us, our communication. Trying to get it right. Sometimes in the middle of the game, in the battle of the game, there's going to be yelling. There's going to be, but at the end of the day, we all got one common goal, and that's to win. So a lot of that was happening, and we got it right. The second half, we were much better defensively. Holding them to 20, 25, and 24 points, and like I said, we got shots when we needed to. We gained rebounded the basketball, and made big shots when we needed to.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey, James, correct me if I'm wrong, but after the game, it looked like you got an ovation from some of the fans here in the arena. Can you talk about what that experience was like and just like what it's like to play in front of fans again?
I felt great, especially here. This is, we're raised, playing college basketball here, 17, 18 years old. And so it's always love, from the Arizona fans. It's just like one of my places I call home. So it felt great to have fans and, get some boos, get some cheers. But I was so locked into the game, I really didn't hear anything.
Malika Andrews, ESPN.
Hey, James, I don't think we're going to get a chance to chat with you until after the Lakers game. So if you'll allow me, this team, you guys have said it's your collective goal to pursue winning a championship. So how does a regular season game looking forward against the Lakers, the current reigning champions, kind of fit into that pursuit or test? And what does a game like this do to build momentum going into that game?
I don't think it's who we're playing. I think it's about us. We're trying to build something within ourselves and as a unit. So I think from that Indiana game on, like these last few games, we've been really guarding and being, we kind of know our roles, now. So we kind of know our place on the court and every single night you have to do your job to the best of your ability. And once you do your individual job as a unit, we're great. So I think no matter who we're playing, no matter who's in the game for us, no matter our opponent, we have to have that mindset, and we've had it. And tonight was a clear example of it.
Alex Schiffer, The Athletic.
Hey, James, I got two for you. Just what was Steve's message to you guys at halftime? And then, he's talked about embracing all that comes with the season and all the change and the wonkiness. Do you think you guys have kind of been able to become numb almost to all the attrition and the guys in and out of the lineup and all that stuff?
Yeah, we're numb to it. It's about winning basketball games. And we're dealt with these circumstances, and, we just have to – we can't complain about them. We can't, powder wine. We just have to go out there and attack it. And, we try to, obviously we're not going to come on top every single time like we would like to, but I think every time is going to be a learning experience, So whether we won tonight or lost tonight, it's always going to be a learning experience. I think we gained something out of the night because guys got their confidence. Defensively, we worked on some things that, potentially we can work on later in the season or maybe next game. But just building confidence from the entire roster. That way, your number is called, you're ready to go, you're ready to contribute. And from Tyler not really playing a lot to playing big minutes tonight to Bruce to Jeff and down the line, from top to bottom. So it's a chemistry builder for us.
Brian Lewis, New York Post.
Your last comment was actually what I was looking to ask you, so I'll switch up and I'll follow up on Malika's question. Looking forward to the Lakers, history would show that you guys typically have played better against the better teams. Are you saying now, is part of the mindset now kind of, I don't want to say get away from playing well against the better teams, but taking everybody seriously at the same level? Is that part of kind of the mindset you're trying to grow to?
Yeah, we're focused on ourselves. Obviously, offensively, we're really, really good. Defensively, we're not so great. And so we have to find ways to be better in that category, which we all know. And so we're working on that. And whether it's the Lakers or any other team, like that doesn't get us excited because we're still working on ourselves. If that makes sense. So obviously, you know, we understand the caliber of the team we're playing, but then within the whole, you know, situation is we're working on ourselves. So Indiana's and the Sacramento's and the Golden States and tonight Phoenix, any of those games we could have lost, and we can beat the Lakers, and it only counts as one win and one loss. So the more we can build great habits on both ends of the ball, and do that and try to do it consistently every single game is the bigger picture for us.
Tom Dowd, BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, James, just going back to, you know, before halftime, you guys made a lot of shots in the second quarter. You know, did you feel at that point, you know, you're fine on that end, even without KD and Kyrie, and just get a couple stops, you know, you can kind of, you know, chop into it as you went along?
Yeah, and that's what happened in that third quarter. You know, we made shots, but we guarded. You know, we kind of understood what they were doing in that first half, and we were much better. You know, first quarter they had 33, second quarter they had 42. You know, so we couldn't get a stop. I feel like every shot that they shot was going in. So we made some adjustments at halftime, being more physical, switching, you know, running zone, do a little bit of everything, and we found something that worked, and we stuck with it. And then that's when our confidence, you know, got involved.
Last question, Malika Andrews.
James, I know playing the Lakers isn't exciting necessarily for you, but is what you guys are doing right now over these last couple of games, is that exciting? Like what is it that's getting you that smile that you had when you were talking about what you guys are doing?
The way we're playing and the potential we have as a team is what I'm excited about. Like coming into Phoenix, and they've won 6, 7 in a row. They've been playing with the ultimate confidence, and we're down, you know, 2 of, you know, our best players, and we come away with a win, being down 22 at half. It's like, that's exciting, you know, and we could have easily gave up. We were playing pretty well before this game, but we didn't give up, and we won. So that's exciting. Now we just got to continue to build. Hopefully we get, you know, KD and Kai back next game, and just keep this train rolling, you know, into the break.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, James.